Welcome to Geek Talk. Hello, I'm Matt.
And I'm Aaron. On the first episode of Geek Talk, we'll be discussing Star Wars versus Star Trek.
Yeah, and we'll also be doing a giveaway to 2 lucky viewers, 1 Star Wars pack and 1 Star Trek pack. The Star Wars pack includes a lightsaber and this Star Wars t-shirt. And the Star Trek pack includes the USS Vengeance Hot Wheels and that Star Trek t-shirt.
To enter for your chance to win, go down to the comment section and find the 2 questions related to either Star Wars or Star Trek and answer for your chance to win. First person who gets the 2 questions right will win the prizes. Here are the questions. You will also find these questions down in the comment section. Reply to these following questions down here in the comments. In which episode does someone say "Beam me up, Scotty"?
And in the scene where Darth Vader slices Luke's hand off and then he climbs out to the ledge, does Darth Vader inform Luke that, "Luke, I am your father," or "Luke, no, I am your father"? So let's get down to it and talk about why Star Wars is better than Star Trek.
Hold up, beam me up, Scotty. You can't just say Star Wars is better than Star Trek.
Okay, so let's talk about what we both like about both franchises. Alright, let's start. This is where we kind of get away from the spiel that we did write out for the first episode of the Geek Talk show. We will do that from time to time if it's a show for a certain subject, like Star Wars versus Star Trek. So I'm going to start off with some questions that he's going to answer, and if you guys know the answers to, answer away down in the comment section below. Have nothing to do with the prizes, but yeah, let's talk. That's what it's for. This is Geek Talk. Alright, this is the light side.
Yeah.
To put thoughts into another person's head using the Force is called
mind tricks?
It is, it's mind tricks, yeah.
Ah.
Number 2, a Jedi who is no longer alive can communicate with the living by appearing as a
Force ghost.
You're right, it's a Force ghost. Alright, number 3, a Jedi in danger of being attacked by a wild animal would use the power of something control, blank control.
Base control.
You're right. You're fucking cheating over there.
I'm not cheating over there.
Jedi can use the Force to move solid objects without... without touching, yeah. And the last one is Master, blank, trains Jedi in the light side of the Force. Only the most wise pass his blank.
Test?
Yeah, so you got that one right, but what's this one? Master blank trains Jedi in the light side of the Force. Only the worst wise pass his test.
Yoda.
Yoda!
Oh.
Yoda, Master Yoda. Alright, so on to the dark side.
Right.
And then some Star Trek questions, I guess. Should get some Star Trek questions up.
Yep.
Alright. The dark side. Alright. The dark side of the Force is linked to blank feelings. Yeah.
Bad feelings.
Bad feelings. Bad. Force lightning gives the... Force lightning gives the Sith the ability to shoot bolts of blank from their fingertips. Oh,
Lightning!
it is lightning. It is. I'm pretty sure that's right. Oh no, it's not. It's not lightning. It doesn't say lightning.
Oh, it's force lightning.
No, it's not.
Doesn't it?
No, it's electricity.
Oh, electricity.
Yeah, it's just another word.
Like,
the Sith tempt people to the dark side using their blank knowledge. Someone told me.
Secret.
Yeah, there we go. Secret. Using the dark side can... Wait, using the dark side can turn a Sith's eyes blank.
red.
Yes, red. And one of the most evil dark side powers is Force Blank, which allows
Force choke.
which allows the Sith to hurt their enemies without touching them. Choke. That's it. That's it. And this was a present from Aaron.
Mm-hmm.
Aaron they gave me this for my birthday, and it's a couple of books. It came with also a poster, which is over there, and yeah, so it's pick a side, dark side, light side. Okay, so Aaron is up now for some questions about Star Trek, and I have to answer them.
What is the full name of Captain Kirk?
You said this earlier. Fuck.
Exactly.
James... Is it James? His name's James, right? James... Truffle...
No.
Is it TR something?
You're close. You're on the line.
Tripod...
James Tripod. What?
I don't know. I can't remember. What did you say it was?
The answer to my question is his full name is James Tiberius Kirk.
Tiberius! There we go. Tiberius. And I do... Tiberius actually in the game of No Man's Sky as a mineral.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's...
What the hell is that?
interesting.
Yeah. I haven't played that game in so long. It's a space game, so it's like Star Trek and Star Wars and stuff like that. Go around and...
It had a lot of backlash.
It was good. I liked it. But
Like,
I haven't played it.
apparently a lot of people hated the game.
Yeah.
Like, I haven't played it yet, but maybe one day I might get
I might start it back up again and play it from scratch, from start. Because
feature it in maybe a future episode.
I mean, I've already got gameplay of it.
Yeah, I know, but
Yeah.
I mean, add
yeah,
like
true.
a little bit on Geek Talk.
Maybe. Okay, more about Star Trek, because we need more Star Trek stuff.
Okay, was Spock, half human or full Vulcan?
Oh. Well, I think Spock was full Vulcan, but he had adoptive parents.
Bow.
See, I suck at Star Trek.
Matter of fact, Spock is half human because of his human mother.
Right, okay.
Yeah, and, yeah.
So, I don't know anything about Star Trek. I'm sorry, I'm a Star Wars fan.
And...
Don't hate me! Who came first, Star Trek or Star Wars?
That is a question. I believe it was Star Trek.
I believe it was too, but let's check that. Let's check that out. What came first, Star Wars or Star
Wait, when did
Trek?
Star Trek?
There is no emotion. There is peace. There is no ignorance. There is knowledge. There is no passion. There is serenity. There is no chaos. There is harmony. There is no death. There is the Force. That came out of the Jedi Handbook, Star Wars Jedi Handbook, that also Aaron got me for my birthday. The other one was the Ultimate Factivity Book.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what about the code for Star Trek?
Well, in the new Star Trek movies, they mentioned like what I remember like them saying is that I think their code is that they like if they go to another planet and if the planet's life is like they're at like a low level, like say cavemen, they must not interfere or like say like interfere with their development and stuff and respect like their ways
Of life, sort of thing. Oh, wow, cool, yeah.
And so since they're more advanced than that life, then they're like it's like traveling back in time to the caveman era and introducing them to the iPhone.
What is this trickery?
Exactly. And like or better yet, like traveling back in time and traveling back to the present with a caveman and introducing him to the wonders of the world like a microwave.
Okay, so
Or yeah.
is that the code?
Probably more or less.
Alright,
Of
cool.
the code.
Well, it's a pretty good code, I think. Alright, so the next part of this is the last part of the show. Well, not the last part because there is more to come
Yeah.
after the talk. So, who is your favourite Star Trek character and why? And what do you know about your Star Trek character and stuff like that? And I'll do my Star Wars one after you.
It'd probably be James Tiberius Kirk, cause he like just the character altogether is a really cool character. He's the captain of the Enterprise, and at times he can be stupid and reckless, but then at other times he can be serious and he's a really good friend.
Cool.
Especially when and then my other favorite character would have to be Spock.
Right.
But like and with Spock, he at first James or Captain Kirk and Spock didn't really get along that well.
Right.
But then over time they became friends, really good friends.
Mm-hmm.
So like so good that they would die for each other. Like,
oh wow.
That kind of good friends.
Wow.
And and just the friendship they made.
It's cool. So I've got a question for you about Star Trek.
Yeah.
Is Star Trek based on our solar system and other solar systems?
Well, it's
like, did it start from, because you said Spock is half human, so if Spock's half human, then we've had to start from Earth.
Well,
and
it would well, like they are humans, except it's set way into the future, so like they've already like, so you know how currently we're just leaving, well, like we have left the planet, like we've gone to the moon, we've gone to other planets, Mars, or something like that, like, and we're just they're discovering new planets till today.
Yeah.
So like maybe eventually, like in a few billion centuries or something like that,
right?
Or a few centuries, we'll be at that level of Star Wars and Star Trek.
Yeah, maybe.
But so the franchises like this kind of pave the way to the stars.
Yep, true.
Because like, so eventually we're going to be like living out in space, and like
there are other Stargate, Star Wars, Star Trek, There was another one.
And it's amazing because
The
like
wormhole one.
all of this was an idea,
and then
and it all
branched off.
came from a head that actually made it into reality. Like all the spaceships and like the and the rockets. Like we're not currently at the level of Star Wars and Star Trek, but we're not too far away actually if you think about it, because we've got rockets and they've already gone to the moon.
Yeah.
And stuff like that.
Alright, so let's go get onto my two favourite characters on Star Wars, R2-D2 and Yoda. So R2-D2 is no ordinary astromech droid. His long history of adventures has given him a distinct personality. He is stubborn and inventive, and is strongly motivated to succeed at any given task. Although R2-D2 only speaks in electronic beeps and whistles, he usually manages to make his point. He does. When he's pissed off. Oh man, stay away. R2-D2 first distinguishes himself on board Queen Amidala's Royal Starship. He serves Anakin Skywalker during the Clone Wars, and then Luke Skywalker during the Rebellion, flying in the droid socket of their spaceship. You know, actually, so he started off with Anakin, right?
Yeah.
His first master.
Yeah.
Then he went to Luke, and then he started fighting against Anakin, because Anakin is
Darth Vader.
Yeah. So hang on.
Did you get more batteries for that? Oh.
You know.
That doesn't sound anything like Darth Vader, but it's just the breathing.
You know what's funny though? Like when have you ever seen Maury Povich? Maury Povich is a guy that does like talk shows and stuff like that.
Right.
And there's this show where they find out who the father is, and Maury Povich goes, "Darth Vader, you are not the father." So, okay, so the data file for R2-D2 is affiliation, he's a droid, type astromech droid, manufacturer is industrial automaton, height is 96 centimeters, which is 3 feet and 2 inches, appearances. Number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6, and what the fuck is CW? I don't know. Can anyone tell us in the comments what is CW? Oh, it might be Clone Wars.
Yeah.
And C also C-3PO, which is his best friend, and Princess Leia.
R2.
And there's also what does R2-D2 stand for? I always forget what the D stands for. It's real 2.
Isn't it?
I thought it was real 2 drum 2, but it's not drum 2.
Isn't it droid?
No, it's got nothing to. It's to do with the movie.
Oh yeah.
Like
well, yeah, like it has a hidden meaning.
Yeah, it's real 2, like as in the real.
But I think like in the movie, D stands for droid.
Right. Yeah, of course.
Yeah, but it has a hidden meaning.
There's a hidden meaning into that, and I can't think of what the D is. It's not drum.
Yeah.
I forgot. I can't remember. Anyway, Yoda is up next. Yoda is one of my favourite because He's just so wise. Yoda is Yoda is one of the most powerful Jedis ever, and has lived to be nearly 900 years old. He served the Galactic Republic at its height. He served the Galactic Republic at its height, as well as through its discipline and fall. Yoda is one of the few Jedi to survive the Clone Wars. He goes into hiding on the remote planet of Dagobah.
Dagobah, yeah.
Data file. Affiliation. Jedi. Homeworld. Unknown. Species. Unknown.
He's a gremlin.
He is a gremlin. Height. 66 centimeters. He's 2 feet 2 inches. Jeez. Mr. R2D2 is taller than him. Appearances. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... and CW, Clone Wars. So, no. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, he wasn't in 4. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. How come he wasn't in 4? Weird. Okay, so the other thing I was going to say about Yoda, shit. Oh yeah, so a cool fact about Yoda in the first screenings of the movie, before the movie ever came out, Yoda was going to be named Buffy.
The Vampire Slayer?
The Vampire Slayer. So
no, Yoda the Vampire Slayer.
Imagine that. What if Buffy was Yoda the Vampire Slayer, and he was Buffy?
The vampire so die. Something like that.
Suck blood they do. Alright, I can't do. Suck blood they do.
The force is strong with this one.
So that came out of the Star Wars character guide from the gift from Aaron. And this, I think, where did you get this from?
Some I think Kmart maybe.
So from Kmart,
Or Big W.
Big W, Kmart. Might even say it on here somewhere, but it's also from Disney. Now I have to let you all guys know that I actually haven't seen the Disney film yet.
Well, the recent.
Yeah, I haven't seen any.
The recent 2 ones.
Yes, I haven't seen them because.
Cause like the one that just came out is a prequel.
Okay, no. The reason why is because Lucas sold out.
Yes.
And I'm not happy about that.
I've seen both of them and they're actually kind of cool. Like
Lucasfilms, they sold it to Disney. I'm not saying that I'm not a Disney fan. I'm just saying that
shun the Disney fan.
I am a Disney fan, but I was just more of a Lucasfilm fan because I was born in around the time that the first, or I think the second movie came out.
I think Lucas still, George Lucas still plays a big part in decisions and stuff.
Well, I'm guessing he still writes them, so. Oh,
I'm excited. I'm excited.
Is he even alive?
Yeah, he is.
Is he?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Like, I'm really excited for the next few Star Wars movies that are coming out soon, because there's another one coming out soon.
Well, it has to be 3.
It's called Star Wars: The Last Jedi.
Right.
Why?
So
why does everything will have "last" in its name? Because like Transformers: The Last Night.
The Geek Show, The Last Jedi Knight, Kid Fox.
Plug.
Plug, like me. Coming up in the next few segments, we have what's coming up in gaming. what's coming up on the Geek Guide, and an interview with Kapow Kollectibles. So stay tuned for that. I've been Matt, and this is
Aaron,
and we will be back next month for
episode 2.
Episode 2 for August. This is not goodbye. See you next time on Geek Talk.
Do you want to finish it off with a handshake?
Oh yeah, that's right.
No, just like a simple handshake, and then each episode.
Yeah, no, we are doing that.
Complicated.
I know, we're doing that. So, okay. This is for everyone out there to learn as well. If you ever meet us, you have to do this handshake. And mind you, we might forget how the handshake goes, so...
And in each episode, the handshake will get more complicated.
Yes. So...
And more complex.
And more complex. Alright.
So we're just gonna start off with a regular handshake?
Well, and that.
No, just a regular handshake, and then the next episode, then we can add on stuff.
It has to be two. It has to be two things each time.
Fine.
Alright, so... It's this...
Wait, and then...
And then it's...
This...
And that's it.
Okay.
For now. So, yeah. That's the first two. And then we'll go on to the next one.
Yeah.
Next month. So what is it?
So it's regular handshake, then slide like that.
Done.
Done.
Alright. See you guys next time.
And... So coming up in gaming this month, Magic Rampage. This is a 2D horizontal scrolling game where you collect diamonds and coins and fight all sorts of creatures and find many secrets in a dungeon. It was such a fun game to play. Iron Blade. This is a medieval RPG game that fights other enemy soldiers and demon-like creatures to defend your knighthood. Star Wars Heroes. This is the ultimate Star Wars game where you can be your favorite characters from Star Wars and fight the dark side. May the Force be with you. And Vainglory. This MMORPG game has fantastic graphics and the layout of everything is awesome. And the aim of the game is to destroy the enemy crystals and win battles. Stay tuned now for the Australian Geek Guide.
Coming up on the Geek Guide for July. Go check out Winterfest at the Hawkesbury Showground, Racecourse Road, Clarendon, New South Wales on July 1st and 2nd. Also on the 1st and 2nd, there's the Board in Palmy, Palmerston North Bridge Club, 2 Cook Street, Queensland. Haven, Mackay Entertainment and Convention Centre, Alfred Street, Queensland. Oz Comic Con, Melbourne Convention and Exhibition Centre, 1 Convention Centre P1, South Wharf, Victoria. Abbey Medieval Banquet, July 1st. Abbey Museum, Caboolture, 163 The Abbey Place, Queensland. Collectomania, July 2nd. Penrith Panthers Pavilion, Mulgore Road, New South Wales. The Geek Events Australia link will be in the description with many more events listed for July. Coming up next, an interview with Kapow Kollectibles. Hey guys, we're at Kapow. And Kapow is a comics book store here in Maria. What else can you tell us about Kapow?
So we started at the markets in Canberra at the, what are they called?
Hangar markets.
Hangar markets.
It was a new market.
Yeah, we did really good there. And then the main reason we started in Canberra was we just couldn't find work. And then I said, well, there's already heaps of like market in Canberra. You got like the big shops here in Canberra. And then I said, why don't we just go back down the coast where we're from, where there's nothing. You have to go. We went to one shop in Canberra, and there was people from the coast that travelled to Canberra just to buy stuff. And we said, let's try down the coast. So we went to the markets at Corrigan's Beach, and everyone loved it there. And then we said, all right, well, let's find a shop. So 2015 we opened in Mogo. That lasted just under a year and there wasn't many people there, so we said, well, let's try the bigger tent. So we moved from here and everyone loves it. We got a lot more room for the games, for tabletop gaming, as well as like Magic, Pokemon, things like that.
Oh, that's cool.
We didn't have the room for it in Mogo, so
Yeah.
we had better space for it.
Yeah, our store was probably about 1/3 of the
Yeah,
size
it's
that it is
tiny.
here.
What's your online website?
www.kapowkollectibles.com.
I always do this. I always get in front of the camera and go, damn it, it's gone.
We get that every time we go to a convention. There's like the famous person. We line up all day going, okay, we're going to meet this person.
we're gonna
at
ask him
lunch.
this
We're gonna,
question.
yeah, we get there, we're like, hey, okay, bye. We're like, damn it.
Well, I'm in groups on Facebook and stuff that help businesses, local business, to run their business online and their stores and all that sort of stuff. It's called the Eurobadella Social Community.
Yep.
I want you guys to join that because there you can put your website in there. You can tell them about gaming nights, all that sort of stuff, and let people know what's going on with your business.
Yep.
Eurobadella Social Community is for the community, just to be able to tell the community what's going on. I want to make a community where all sorts of people can all come together and make Eurobadella fun again.
Yes.
And that's the motto of the group. Let's make Eurobadella fun again.
Yeah. Which is awesome because there's nothing to do down here unless you're like 65 or...
Yeah.
Exactly.
Go bowling or play golf or something.
Yeah.
You want to go mini golf?
Yeah.
You can go mini golf.
Which sucks in Narooma because it's like an hour drive to Batemans Bay.
Batemans Bay, yeah. So, what is tonight for?
So tonight's the Cancer Council Biggest Morning Tea. We have different charities that we choose to support.
At night.
At night, yes. We are doing the Biggest Morning Tea game tonight. We know that most people who come to our shop don't like waking up for morning tea or lunch,
I don't get up hustling.
Yeah. It's usually like lunchtime by the time we wake up. So we've got a couple of charities we support. So we like to support the Cancer Council because of our personal relationship to it. We also are big supporters of the RSPCA and the AWL. So you'll find around Cupcake Day for the RSPCA, that's the next one that's just come up. We'll support those as well. We both have rescue dogs and we love animals because of the relationship that they have with mental health as well. We think that's awesome. Really important.
Yeah.
We find a lot of our customer base have, I guess we would say, they have
disability?
Yeah.
I have a disability too. Mine's called Klinefelter syndrome.
Yeah.
But it's good because a lot of the people that come in here do have some sort of disability, whether it's physical or mental, and they feel comfortable coming in and hanging out.
That's great. That's what we need.
That's what we love,
Yeah.
the community side of it. And even if it's, they look normal, they sound normal, they talk normal, but they really love comic books, and they're ashamed of it. They don't want to tell people. They come in, and in here they're like, oh, I can tell you this, like a name this happens, or even inside there naming all the Harry Potter like side bits and who wore what in what movie. Like
we
people like that
you're gonna
usually
hate
can't.
me. I've never seen a Harry Potter movie in my life.
Points off. Points off now. No, well, we found that when we took the group recently down to Melbourne Supernova, two of the group members were actually my parents. And while my mum's a big comic book fan and she knows a lot about this sort of area, my dad is just nothing. Like, he's a Star Trek fan and that's about it.
Yeah.
But he was marvelling that day about the fact that there were so many people at Supernova and yet there was no judgment. There was no pushing, there was no shoving, there was no like bullying, there was nothing really going on.
No body shaming, no anything like that.
There were guys dressed as girls, there were girls dressed as guys, there were so many like, gender bending cosplays, there was people in all different shapes and sizes, and no one seemed to have a problem with it. And he said that that was what made him really happy to see, was that we're involved in a community where there is zero judgment. And it's the same with, people who have disabilities, whether they be mental or physical, people who are insecure about themselves. That's what we like about this community, is that we have those problems ourselves, and yet we're accepted here.
Yeah.
So, that's one of the things that we really want to bring to this community, is that acceptance.
Yeah, that's awesome. Is there anything else you want to promote while we...
Check us out on Instagram. I love taking photos. I'm on Instagram all the time.
Okay, so what's your
It's Kapow Kollectibles.
Here we go, Kapow. Whoa.
Yeah, we've got the Twitter.
Check us out.
So
Online.
that's...
Pinterest.
There's the... Okay, we got Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest and Instagram. Kapow Kollectibles. And there's the website as well. And I'll also put the link in the description so people can see... Yeah.
It's kind of awesome. Wear it
What's
everywhere.
this? So, yeah. Let's see. Yeah, sure you're open. So, what was this here? The Star Wars day. When was this? This was May.
So
that was Star Wars
yeah,
Day?
May the 4th was Star Wars Day, and we just thought for it, if we encourage people to wear Jedi robes if they have them. You know, we know a couple of cosplayers in the community as well.
We took one guy down to Melbourne Supernova with his kid, and he brought his Jedi robes and lightsaber and stuff.
Oh, that's cool.
So that was cool.
And that's the best part too, is that our Melbourne trip, like the youngest person was 9,
Yeah.
and the oldest person was nearly 60.
Oh, wow.
So
Yeah.
the age range was just absolute, like there was everyone involved. Super hard when you're trying to market your business and you have to find your demographic, but that's the thing, this is a good demographic
It's for
because
anyone and everyone.
It was great how they May the 4th be with you and Revenge of the Sixth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, we've basically been trying to do little bits and pieces. We've got cardboard cutouts that are in our store from
R2D2. I've seen there was Deadpool in the back.
Yeah.
We've got Deadpool,
Got a
Spider-Man,
Spider-Man somewhere.
Minions,
Minions,
R2D2.
R2D2.
We do have a Walker as well from the Walking Dead series.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Oh,
to
that's
put him in
cool.
spots.
Yeah,
People
yeah.
come out and be like, oh.
We do get a kick out of scaring the customers sometimes.
It backfires on us sometimes as well,
Yeah,
mate.
have
And this is the animal care.
That's from
Yeah.
the Animal Welfare League. We
Yep.
had Puppy Day, which they didn't have any puppies because there was no dog carers, so they brought kittens in for Puppy Day.
Oh, okay.
Because we
which
obviously...
we actually got them carers.
Yes.
Mark's partner's mum
Yeah.
adopted the 2 cats.
Yeah,
and
so
they
we
brought
managed
in.
Oh,
to get
cool.
successful
That was
adoptions.
And Heathen Fest is there
And that was
too.
Heathen Fest, yeah.
Heathen Fest was awesome.
Yeah.
Good job, Luke and Matt. We loved it. But yeah,
Lucifer and Barnslebug.
pardon?
It's Lucifer and Barnslebug.
I'm not calling them that.
Okay, so you guys are closing up from this store
We are just temporarily.
temporarily.
We're not exactly sure what the future is at the moment, but we know that in the meantime we're going to focus on our online store and focus on getting out into the community a little bit more.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, we just want to sort of reconnect with the community and see what it is that people want. It's hard to do market research on this kind of industry in the area, considering that we're the only one for 200 kilometres in all directions.
Yeah.
Unless there's an offshore comic shop that we don't know about.
Oh, I haven't seen one in many years,
Yeah.
and I only found out about you guys a couple of days ago.
Yeah.
So, and it was through Aaron. So it was like, and then I saw that you had the event on, and I was like, oh, I'm definitely going to have to go to that. So
Every
yeah.
second Wednesday we had games night as well, which
Yeah.
was basically just turned into Talisman night.
It did. Night. And it's always the same guys. They
Yeah.
always come in, but we love them.
I'm always looking for people. I'm always looking for people to play Cards Against Humanity
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, we love that game.
as well. Yeah.
My
so
name is in there. It's not fun. Don't write your own name down on a blank card ever. It's not fun. I've had the worst things pulled out.
You didn't
because
have
of
to have
that.
your name written down.
I know it was already in there, but like, it's just horrible. My dad sends me messages, like, you know, the way, like, some way that you
You're
could.
making a Cards Against Humanity sentence.
Yeah. I think it was like the worst thing in the world that could happen to you was Jennifer Lawrence, and I was like, thanks, Dad.
Okay, so they are doing a sale as well. And then look, there's Spider-Man.
Worst thing, the best thing to do is to go online.
Yeah.
Go onto our Facebook page because that's where we'll post most of our updates. If you're not on Facebook, at least check the website, check the Instagram, check whatever you can because, you know, we'll put it up on social media somehow.
We have a Snapchat as well.
We do have a Snapchat.
I don't
Cool.
use it much, but we have
Yeah.
a Snapchat.
Maybe we'll get on to Snapchat more.
As well, yeah, I got that too. Anyway, I'll add you to all my social media as well,
Yep.
so we can keep in touch. And to let you guys know when the Geek Talk show will come out, because you'll be featured in that.
Cool.
episode. All right.
Oh.
Thanks for
Thanks
for
coming down.
inviting me.
That's okay.
It was an awesome day.
Yeah,
it was
we
an awesome
hope you
night.
had fun.
And we got some more games to play anyway. So
Yes.
let's go in there. It's cold out here.
Yes,
Yes.
it is.